This is First GenXers.
Sorry. Hello, y'all. Hello.
Hi.
And welcome to today's edition of the classroom. Sorry. Second time this happened to me right before the show started. Brought to you by First GenXers Presents. I'm your host, Dark Lord 100, here with my co-host, the one and only O'Malley. How you doing, Mom?
What's up?
What's up? We are going to be talking some older stuff and newer stuff, as O'Malley was unable to be with us last week. So we're going to cover some things that we went over last week so that she can give us her 2 cents. All right. So we'll look at it like this. We saw that Austin Reeves.
I gotta say something because this is all relative to this. Since you said putting your 2 cents in, right? Is somebody
Right.
made a joke about LeBron always having to put his 2 cents in, and that's why they're getting rid of pennies.
Damn.
Oh, okay, sorry. Just
No worries.
had to.
We'll start there. I think we did
What
touch
about
on it
the
a little bit.
Snowtime Lakers? What about the Snowtime Lakers? Did you see that video? The freaking whitest freaking guy.
Oh, with Kessler and Austin Reeves and Luke.
Yes, and they were going to town in the comments talking about Snowtime Lakers and all sorts of shit. It was hilarious. Sorry. Okay.
I will tell you this. I know this Lakers. Like, I am not a big LeBron fan. Like, I gave a diatribe last week. That was one of our clips for last week about why I actually why I don't want LeBron to sign with the Warriors, even though there's a small chance he might. All right, well, I don't want him signing with the Warriors, and it's one of those type of things. And O'Malley, you can fill me on this. It's not even necessarily, and I'm not going to sit here and say it's a basketball decision, like why I don't want LeBron on the Warriors. It's not. It has absolutely nothing to do with his ability.
It's entirely emotional for me. It's probably not even totally rational at this point.
Yeah, and I laid out this. I don't want his fans to infest the Warriors fan base, period. Like, along with him comes his fan base, because we know that there's a LeBron fan base. There's a complete group of people that label themselves as basketball fans but are nothing but LeBron fans. And they follow him to every franchise he goes to, and they infest the fan base. And I don't get me wrong. There are some get on your last nerve Warriors fans out there. There are. Trust me, I've ran into it myself, and as a Warriors fan, they get on my nerves too. But the entire LeBron fan base, like 97.9% of them, are like those annoying Warrior fans. And so we don't need any more people like that on the team or in the fan base.
Because because those aren't basketball fans. Those are LeBron fans. You don't have team loyalty, you have player loyalty, and that's just weird. Sorry.
And I'm sorry, but we don't live in or the Warriors don't have an environment where anybody gets blamed.
Fucking Chicago fans hated it when Jordan left, but they didn't become Wizard fans afterwards.
I don't know of a single one that did. I know a lot of Michael Jordan fans who weren't necessarily Bulls fans, but stayed Bulls fans after he left. And we're still Michael Jordan fans, but never stopped liking the Bulls.
Right. But the majority of LeBron fans don't have a team.
Right. They don't. They don't. And that's my problem with them.
When we don't believe, like, bro, I mean, I see direct connections in correlations in the people who follow the orange thing in the Oval, and the people who are fucking riding LeBron's dick. I'm not saying that they're the same people. That's absolutely not.
But there's definitely a correlation in the mental.
The lack of critical thinking skills and logic and reason. Now, I can sit here and be honest. That's how we know that I can logic and reason, because I can tell you that, yes, a huge part of why I don't want LeBron at the Warriors is emotional and not logical or rational. But there's also a logical and rational explanation, too. It's not entirely emotional, but I can totally admit it absolutely, there is emotion there. I do not see that he would be a benefit to the team at all. And so to me, on top of the emotional part, if I could sit here and be like, he'd be a benefit to the team, I don't know. I would never be a fan, but I may not hate my team, right? I probably won't ride as hard for him.
No, I'm with you.
But he would not. This doesn't make any fucking sense to me. Basketball wise, no sense.
There it is. I think what Dunleavy and Kerr and the boys are looking at is the possibility of having this spotlight on you. You bring LeBron there with Steve Kerr as the coach, with Steph at the point, with Jimmy Butler coming back, with Draymond there, with Kristaps still there. Like,
why? I mean, yeah, if you're talking about a team that can't like sell seats, like, but
the Chase Center is sold out no matter what. Yeah.
What do they need the attention for? They do better when they don't have all the attention. They do better when they're an underdog. Like, none of this makes any basketball sense to me.
Yeah. And like I said, we'll see if they do it, because
Cleveland. Go the fuck back to Cleveland.
But
you're
gonna
retire there anyways. You know that. Whether it's a sign and retire, just go back, please.
Here's the thing about it. Go back to Cleveland, but temper them expectations, fans. Because even with LeBron and James Harden, they ain't winning a championship. They're still not better than the Spurs or the Thunder. They're still not shit. I don't even believe they're better than the Knicks, really. Like the current NBA champion. So that's with LeBron. I don't think that they are. But call me crazy. Whatever.
What's going to happen? What'll happen? Go back to Cleveland. He'll get them to a certain point, and then when he sees he's not going to get them all of the way, he's going to get hurt. And then he's just going to go out gracefully that way. I'm ending my career, and think of what it could have been had I not been hurt in that last season. Goodbye.
All right. So in other big news for the Cleveland Cavaliers, they actually signed Donovan Mitchell.
You're welcome, asshole.
They signed Donovan Mitchell to a 4-year max $273 million extension. So he's in Cleveland till they trade him, or until the contract's up, whichever comes first. And me and Suave were just talking about this the other day while playing a game. Wemby signs a 5-year, $252 million rookie max extension. Go Wemby. Hey, bro, within your first 4 years, you are the primary reason why the Spurs made the finals. So go Wemby. But you deserve the money. But I love this spin that they're putting on it about how he didn't take the full max. Like, he got a max extension, but he didn't take the full. Like, he should have gotten $303 million over the 5 years, but he took $252 to give the Spurs some financial flexibility. And I'm like, It's 50. I'm pretty sure.
All that he didn't do was take the max time, basically. He took a shorter contract, which it's the same contract. He just, it would have been more because it would have been more years. So.
Well, I say it like this. I think Wemby at some point said this to himself or said this to somebody close to him. Once you get up over 100 million, like 40 million, 50 million difference, like in the total value of the contract, really, unless you're all about the money, unless the money means so much to you, like then I can understand going to max out everything. But really, like once you've got over to the over 100 million mark, you have more money than you could ever do anything with. Unless you're planning on purchasing an NBA franchise or an NFL franchise or something like
or a small African country.
Yeah, something like that. Like, unless you're planning on doing that, like anything over 100 million is pretty much just there. I've said this for a long time. Let me go play 1 year in the NFL for $5 million. I'll probably come out with brain damage, but I'll be set for the rest of my life. But 1 year or 1 year in the NBA riding a bench for like $3 million, like $3 million contract 1 year, and you can let me go. Just saying, like I need the money anyway. All right, Wemby. Like, yeah, it's good to see that you're going to be in San Antonio for a while because them Oklahoma City Thunder Spurs series are going to be epic moving forward. Like, I truly believe they are.
Yes, I think that's going to be the new kind of young rivalry.
Yeah. Like Bulls Knicks back in the day and like Celtics Lakers. I think that it's going to end up being one of those type of rivalries. Both teams are young.
I mean, even low key what the Kings were hoping back in the day with the Lakers.
Man. Yeah. Until the league said 9. Yeah. We will not have you here, Sacramento. It is not your time.
Yeah.
That was pure bullshit what they did to the Kings. The Kings should have at least one finals appearance on their record right now. If not for the NBA. These are facts, folks. This isn't me giving speculation. Like they've talked about this out. Yeah. What was the name of that referee? Dennehy?
Yeah.
They came out and said that they were told to call the game in LA's favor.
Yeah.
All right. So you got Michael Conley heading to Boston. Isaiah Hartenstein. You know what I've noticed a lot of this NBA season outside of some major trades that we saw?
Uh-huh.
A lot of people were just re-signing with the squads that they were with. Same thing with NFL free agency.
Yeah.
Like a lot of players just were re-signing with who they were already with. So like nobody really made any major moves to speak of. There was one Warrior target in Rui Hachimura that I thought we were going to have a good shot at, but then he ended up signing with the Clippers. Oh, that was one. So what are your thoughts on Kawhi heading out to Toronto in that trade?
Well, but is he? They're waiting on the
well, supposedly
it's not done until the investigation is complete.
Well, yeah, but it's basically the only thing that's waiting for the investigation to go through so they see how long Kawhi is going to be suspended for or whatever the repercussions are going to be. Because basically if there's going to be fines because the league made it known that there's going to be fines to be paid by any team that he is on the roster of at the time in which the fines are levied out. So I think what's happening right now is the Raptors and Clippers are putting a hold on that. So that way, once it comes down, the Clippers will have to pay the fines and not the Raptors. And then they'll push the trade through after. everything's cleared up with Kawhi. Because, Steve Ballmer's got more money than 18 people's lifetimes could do anything with. So he's got more than enough money to pay whatever fines the NBA throws at him tenfold. So the one that did surprise me, speaking of the Kings, DeMar DeRozan was waived.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay. If LeBron goes somewhere else, I wouldn't mind seeing the Warriors bring in DeMar DeRozan to start while Jimmy's still healing, and then to come off the bench once Jimmy and Moses Moody are back. I wouldn't mind seeing that. Yep, he can. Now, also you saw that the Warriors re-signed Kristaps Porzingis.
Mm-hmm.
They also re-signed Al Horford to a 2-year deal.
Mm-hmm.
And they also now brought back this kid, Chris Bassey. He's played in the league for 6 years. He's played on 6 or 7 different squads. And he played for the Warriors in 6 games last year. Off the bench, had 2 double-doubles. He's one of those grit and grind players. He's a little bit taller than Draymond, but he's like a Draymond style player.
Hopefully less suspended.
Less suspensions.
Yeah, I don't know. We let Post go too.
Yeah, that was the other thing I was going to talk to you about. What do you think about that? Letting Post go. But I think that had more to do with the price tag that he went for than it had to do with their value. Because right now they can't afford to spend more because they're trying to hold on to that full $15 million mid-level exemption to bring in LeBron if he decides he wants to come play for the Warriors. So
that just no. God, I can't even. My husband keeps bringing it up, and I'm like, why would you keep asking me for a divorce like that?
Oh man.
Why do you keep saying you want a divorce?
And in even worse news, you see that the Warriors hired Frank Vogel as an assistant head coach, right?
What is going on? What fucking world are we living in right now?
Mike Dunleavy and Joe Lacob have decided that they are going to put in all their chips into trying to bring LeBron to the Bay. Why? I don't know, but it's obvious by all the moves that they're making that is what they do. This Warriors team, should LeBron come here, will literally be the oldest Warriors team I've ever watched play on a basketball court in my life. Because I want to say Steph's 38, 39, somewhere around there. LeBron's at 40. Jimmy's damn near 40. Draymond's damn near 40. Fucking Kristaps is 38.
This is like a senior league team. Oh my God, this is like a big 3 team.
Oh, I was like, well, hopefully they can all stay healthy. Mix them in with the young cats and they can stay healthy.
35 and older for women, they call it a geriatric pregnancy, right? This would be a geriatric basketball team. Fuck?
Never lied.
Okay, I can't live with this anxiety.
This may be our lives next basketball season.
Am I going to be for the next year?
Hey, if they stay healthy, who knows? Yeah, nah. I ain't even gonna try to put that out into the ethos. I'm good.
Oh my God, why couldn't he just tear his Achilles?
Damn.
I said he. I mean, I wasn't really specific, but and I'm not trying to wish injury on someone, but I feel like that's the only thing that's going to get him to retire from basketball at this point.
Well, the kid Yaxel Lindborg, the one we were talking about that the Warriors drafted, he had a pretty good summer league. He had a pretty good summer league. Again, the kid's 24.
The way you just changed the subject to make me less depressed. That is supreme art of deflection, and I appreciate that. That was a great switch. Yeah, no, I mean, I think he, I see where the direction could be going, except for I don't know what that direction becomes should they do something really fucking stupid. Yeah. Should they go and mess around and do some fuck shit? Like, I don't know what that means for our future going forward.
I think that this kid is mature. I think that this kid understands his role right now, and should his role need to be expanded, I think the kid will be able to adjust. I'll take a quote from Suave from the other day when I was talking to him on the phone, and he believes that the kid could be what they imagined Jonathan Kuminga could have been.
I don't disagree, and that's the thing though, is I feel like they need to focus more on developing that than going and getting geriatric patients to come and fucking play basketball. Like, no, we have our own geriatrics already on the team. We don't need any more. This is not Weekend at Bernie's, or Mitch McConnell is Weekend at Bernie's goes to Washington. But this isn't that. Like, go to the Cavs. They've got young players there, and you could be Wise and Grandpa and all of that, whatever, and just go be that somewhere else. We have enough of our old people that we love, and you're not one of them, so we don't need another old person.
All right, and one more thing to touch on too that we didn't get to touch on a little bit earlier, and that is the trade of Jaylen Brown from the Boston Celtics to the Philadelphia 76ers. I said last week, like, not only was it an FU that they traded a dude that was a Finals MVP 2 years ago, but they traded him within the division. Like, if that's not if that's not saying like we don't care, like, you ain't a threat to us, like, I don't know, like, Boston, yeah. But what are your thoughts on Boston trading Jaylen Brown?
Someone's gonna get fired over that shit at some point.
I think Brad Stevens is entrenched. Like, I don't think he's getting fired, but yeah.
What was so horrible going on there that it doesn't make any sense? This feels personal.
Mm-hmm.
This does not feel basketball, because that's then with the not a wise basketball. Like, that doesn't make any sense to me. It's a personality thing.
Is that there's got to be more to the story, and we can't wait for the 30 for 30. Like, there's got to be more to this story.
Don't make me wait 15 years for it. Please, sir.
Give it to us next week. Come on, Disney.
Go out there and beat the Celtics and give us the 30 for 30 directly after. How about that?
There you go. And also, I heard rumors that whatever team he does choose, whether it be Philly or Cleveland, who are both in the lead right now, over the Warriors, they would have to trade for Bronny as well, which I think is bull. Let that boy stay in LA. Let him develop, and if he wants to come play where his dad's playing or where his dad played, once he is done with his contract in LA, then so be it. But if they pull that bullshit where they trade him for a bag of pennies just so he can keep playing with his father, it's ridiculous.
It's ridiculous. That to him. Don't we've had this conversation before in the context of you should have encouraged him to play another year. Like, that decision has nothing to do with your son at that point. That's all about you. Because I'm sorry, because he's about, regardless of what he thinks, he's about to be on his way out. Okay? However long that fucking takes, it's inevitable at some point. Okay. And then your son is going to be left on an island all by himself, and has, at least this way, he has time to develop on his own while you're still technically in the league, and it doesn't feel as on your own kind of thing. Like
right. And especially if he goes to the Eastern Conference, you'll only
do that, and that kid will never get past that.
Yeah, I can see that. It would, and for his, like you say, I just hope it doesn't work out that way.
And then, God forbid that Bryce doesn't get drafted or into the league. You know he's going to throw back in his own brother's face. Is the only reason why you did it was because of Dad.
Yep. Like, it's going to be James family Thanksgiving is going to be insane. Anyway, let's say on that note, we will go ahead and take a pause for a quick promo break as always, and we will be back after that to talk a little bit of NFL. Like I said, there's a little bit going on in NFL offseason, and to talk World Cup and football. So we'll be talking football and football. You're watching The Classroom right here on First GenXers Presents, or First GenXers Broadcast Network on Twitch, YouTube, and on the WKKW Network on YouTube. We will be back in 10 minutes.
We back at it. Yep, we still doing it. Poetic beat. First GenXers. Gia. Let's get it, y'all. Come on. We back in the building. It's been a long time cooking in the soup kitchen. And I'm chilling with the same. Dropping these beats, won't stop, nope, I can't. Let me get up in the lab, turn it up. Game on with the First GenXers. What's up? Let's flip on the switch to the Xbox and get up in my zone. I'm clowning. Let me clear my throat for a minute. Shout out to my folks while I'm in it. It ain't nothing but love, it's babe business. I really don't know what's so who ain't feeling this. And this is only the beginning. Now versus then, this is something for the chillin'. Poetic got the joints like McDonald's. I'm loving it. It's the First GenXers. We're now rocking with Poetic Beats. This is the First GenXers production. Get your PlayStations out. Get your Xbox out. Get your Switch out. Let's get it in, y'all. Holla back.
got to keep it. You got to keep it lovely. You got to keep it. You got to keep it lovely. Success comes right after the struggle. I ain't even giving up on whatever I wanted. The tragedies I've seen, I can't even stomach. Most of y'all weak as shit and would've started running. Every time I make it back to the crib, I'm thankful the Most High let me see all of it. Grateful I'm lovely, and I've been real with this. Please don't judge me. I'ma stay on my shit. I'ma keep a grind mode.
Adams family like dynamic between Pugsley and Wednesday. Like,
Yeah.
very true.
Yeah.
Well, I always temper this because I think
I did not like the Proceed with Caution tagline.
I've also seen what Chase Center looks like when the Valkyries are fucking playing, so fuck all of you. Because Chase Center is packed no matter what's going on.
ta-da, and we are back. All right, so I promised y'all some NFL talk after the break, so let's jump in. Let's see.
Brandon Ayuk, still Brandon Ayuking.
Yes, let's talk about that. Like, what in the holy? Here's the funny thing about it. I was reading up on it, and I was finding out like what are some of the particulars of it, and we were talking about like the whole bonus that they would owe him and all of that. But like, first he has to reinstate himself, and he's refusing to do that.
Well, but then he goes and burns the one fucking bridge of the one person who could probably get him a job right now. And at the same time brought his mama in it. And so Jaden Daniels' response to all of that was basically enjoy retirement, dude.
Yeah, like his antics are not multiple GMs.
At this point, though, like this is becoming very Antonio Brown-like. And I'll say the same thing I said then. This goes beyond football at this point. Yeah. Something is going on with this kid. Like, this isn't quote unquote normal or common behavior. Like, he's imploding his life in front of everybody. And I know that it's all fun and games and people out here laughing and ha and joking and all of this. But all that aside, like, there's a human being going through something right now. Something's going on with him. And I honestly, some of what this gives is like neurodivergent, super strong rejection sensitivity. Yeah. Like, he feels rejected and he is burning the bridge. It also gives a bit histrionic that like any attention, no matter negative or positive, is
feeding the need. It's feeding
but whatever is going on, like, does he not have people around him that like? Where are the people that care about him? Like, it's the same. Actually care about him, not his money, not football. Like, where are his friends and family at this point?
It's the same question I asked when watching Alden Smith go through a similar, mental like breakdown in the public.
What are you guys doing to? What's in the water over there? Because like, you've had some pretty. What could have been pretty amazing talents go. I mean, a lot of teams have, but in grand.
Well, I'll say this: Alden Smith,
their career.
Alden Smith didn't necessarily go crazy to the last couple of years. Like, his first couple of years, he was fired, and then year 3, something snapped. Like, something happened with him.
You know what? Yeah, one too many hits. I bet I would venture to bet anything when that man passes, if they do.
Who, Alden Smith?
Yeah.
He did.
Did he?
He passed away like 2 weeks ago, or a week ago. Like within the last week and a half, like Alden Smith passed away.
Oh,
yeah.
He had to have had
CTE or something along those. Yeah, June 13th.
3 weeks ago. Yeah, he had to have.
Yeah, like just wow, like and I can guarantee you we're going to find out something about his.
Okay,
I'm pretty
yeah.
sure
as with anyone who dies so suddenly at such a young age, we understand that there's a great deal of interest in and speculation about Alden Smith's passing, and we intend to get to the bottom of it. To that end, we have taken a number of steps, including sending his brain to Boston, where medical experts will examine it for CTE, as well as other damage caused by years of concussions and additional trauma. Yeah, I'm gonna say that that's what's a huge part, at least. Add that, and then any predisposition and childhood trauma, and which we know, I hate to say this, we know that professional athletes, there is, just like there is a overrepresentation of things like ADHD and ADD, there's also a lot of overrepresentation and people not talking about this. But a lot of professional players have experienced trauma, even just where they grew up being traumatic. Like,
right.
Because for a lot of kids, sports was their way out of places.
Of the trauma.
Well, yeah. And so you have to, all of that comes together. And yes, I know this is me being the clinical social worker over here, but
okay.
It's all intertwined, and we want to laugh and make fun, and oh my God, he becomes the butt of jokes, but they are human at the end of the day, and something seriously is happening, has gone on there, between years of head trauma and likely other trauma, mental health issues, also just what fame tends to do and how it corrupts in general. And when something is your identity and then you lose it,
you lose yourself.
People, especially people who have what seem to be inflated egos, but are actually very fragile egos, and a huge rejection sensitivity, and now you're basically being told you're not good enough for this team, and now
and a simple and easy ability, or a simple and easy inability to not follow the rules. With Brandon Ayuk, that is what makes me think it's a mental health issue. It's like, bro, all you have to do is show up for your rehab. Like, and you're $30 million richer, and you're playing football right now instead of sitting at home. Okay, you felt you were done wrong, so you go behind closed doors. You sit down with Shanahan, Lynch, and whoever else that you need to tell that you feel like you've been done wrong. I believe the way that organization is run, they would have heard you out. But instead, you handle things the way you handled them, which seems very impulsive, which is why I don't mind the psychoanalyzation, because in reality, when you look at it through that lens, which is the lens that people need to look at it through, when seeing somebody break down like this in real time, you know what I'm saying? Like, because like Brandon Ayuk went from the guy that used to play behind Debo, that was the next up and coming thing, to the guy that they got rid of Debo Samuel for because they knew it was his time, to him damn near sitting out a season to get paid his extension, getting said extension, and then having this precipitous fall from the time he got injured, and I believe he tore his Achilles, to where we're at now. And it's just this precipitous fall. Mm-hmm. And there does not seem to be an external reason for it.
And this is when, so we're left to look at, and I don't believe it's substance abuse. I don't. With him, I don't. And so it's usually one of substance abuse or mental health, or quite often substance abuse that's medicating mental health.
Mental health, yes.
So,
and
but I don't
I'll be
believe
honest with you.
substance abuse is involved in this, but also, like, if you're gonna break the law, how about you not post it on social media? Like,
I don't know why.
Bro,
I don't know why people do stuff like that.
Why?
Like,
why?
It makes no sense to me.
Why? They don't like you right now, especially maybe if you were an upstanding member of the team right now, you might have actually gotten away with it. But they don't like you anymore.
Yeah. Which is why they voided all his guarantees, which actually makes him extremely easy to trade. Which is why he's got to understand that he's the reason why he has not gotten traded anywhere yet. And him trying to force his way to Washington and then blowing up that relationship in order to,
It's crazy to me, because here you have a kid who doesn't need to go out on a limb for you at all. Trying to fucking do you a solid.
And aligning himself.
Talk about his mama? No, sir. Enjoy retirement. Now, there have been some people that have been like, it's entirely possible they could be trolling people.
Yeah.
But no, that kid's from San Bernardino. He don't play about his mama. I'll tell you that. So I don't see that being the case. But
and here's the thing about it. You've made yourself such a nuisance that even if the 49ers release you, the chances are good. Well, it's pretty much solid now that Washington isn't going to want to fuck with you. That you're going to have to, at minimum, the only way that Brandon Ayuk can survive this is if released by the 49ers, you disappear for this football season.
Okay.
Until somebody gets hurt.
Sir, this is what you need to do. You need to hire a publicist, have them put out that you've been dealing with some mental stuff and you're going to go on a retreat to Tibet for like a month, and you're going to come back a new and rejuvenated different person. You're going to make it so that you can either be kept or crazy enough, I feel in some ways he might not be entirely past redemption if he had a good PR person. And more importantly here, he had the ability to keep his mouth shut.
The truth is,
everyone has the right to remain silent. Not everyone has the ability, and yes, the truth will set you free unless you are in prison. No.
All right. So we'll end our football talk there. There's not really much else going on. So Brandon Ayuk, you were the focus of our football talk for tonight. But man, if you do see this, what the fuck are you doing, man? Just get your shit together.
You're welcome, asshole.
There you go. And as one of my favorite content creators, Tony Weaver Jr. always says, seek therapy. Anyway,
just not from me.
Just not from her. All right. So we're gonna move on from football to football. As we have gotten to the knockout stage, and almost a lot of the favorites, Argentina, I believe, yes. No, Argentina's still in it. Who's the one that got knocked out? It wasn't Argentina. It was another one of the big name soccer players. Mexico, Brazil got knocked out early. Like
Portugal get knocked out?
I believe Portugal did get knocked out. Yes, by Spain. So it looks like the final four are France, who had a 2-0 win over Morocco on the 9th, Spain, who beat Belgium 2-1 on the 10th. England, who beat Norway 2-1. And Argentina, who beat Switzerland 3-1. So these four are going to be playing to see who's going to win the World Cup. The U.S. probably would have gotten dropped by Spain, but instead they lost to Belgium and lost Pusalik, their primary guy, to injury. So, like, yeah. And the guy who stepped on the other guy. So they just had all kinds of bad. Yeah. But needless to say, we're going to have some great World Cup quarterfinals. And we
Didn't
will.
he not want to play after that? Like, didn't he come out and say, like, that shouldn't have been done?
Oh, the guy? Yeah, but you know who talked to you know who. And
no, I know.
After
that. No, I mean, after that. When it got reversed and all of that, I believe that he was actually, I swear I saw a statement put out that he didn't agree with how the reversal happened, basically.
Right. And like I said, in other countries, the dude who made the agreement with the man is being investigated by, like, I want to say, like London or FIFA officials or whatever, or World Cup officials.
Good.
But it looks like currently France is the favorite over, with Spain and England being just sliver apart, and Argentina pulling up fourth with as far as odds to win the World Cup altogether.
I still feel like Egypt got robbed.
Yeah. What happened with Egypt?
Well, Argentina shouldn't have won that match.
Uh-oh. Argentina doing is it Argentina Messi?
Yes. There is a feel of people wanting people to
get a good run before he goes away.
Yeah.
I hope not. Don't sully it like that. That would suck. It says none of the three co-hosting nations from the North Americas reached the final week of the tournament. Canada was eliminated by Morocco, Mexico was eliminated by England, and the U.S. was eliminated by Belgium. They were all knocked out from the round of 16. So none of the host nation teams made it, even to the round of 8. Well, maybe in another 40 years. I won't be alive to see it, but maybe in another 40 years. Last subject real quick. Thoughts on the Caitlin Clark situation, the girl running her fist across her throat.
It is not what everybody is trying to make it out to be, and I am so fucking sick of Caitlin Clark, to be quite honest. Yeah. And I am sick of the narrative that they're trying to sell about it's because she's a straight white girl in the WNBA. And so,
it's just BS.
Yeah, it's BS. And the thing is like, I want to like her, but all of this shit makes me not like her because she whines like Luka. She cries like Luka, and then everybody thinks that the coach cries, and people are trying to say that she's not getting the calls that she should, and everybody plays so rough with her. And it's like, welcome to the WNBA. What did you think was going to happen here?
Oh man.
Bro, this isn't college.
Oh shit. Like,
this is the big girls now. And them's is some big girls. And also, maybe if you didn't run your mouth the way that you did, people would feel different. Like this is the crazy thing is like my husband and I were talking about this because he loves women's basketball. He loves women's sports, wants to see he grew up with all sisters who played sports and loves it and is glad that the WNBA is actually starting to do something. But like, and she really looked like somebody who could be one of the newer faces. I'm not saying the face of, we need to get out of this one singular person being the face. How about the new generation? That's what we look at. But she has this opportunity to bring in so many like new girls to this, and I feel like it's being wasted because of all the drama. I'm sick of the drama. It's stupid. I'm sick about hearing about Caitlin Clark, and it's not about her stats.
Right. It's about some
I'm
drama.
over it. And no, she did not punch her. Okay, she landed on her, and it was kind of awkward, and it slid back. But I saw people trying to make something out of that video that it wasn't. She did not haul back and sock her in the throat. Like, and that's what people...
She had, trust me, Caitlin Clark ain't made a steal, so she wouldn't have just gotten up.
Right.
And then, like, she'd have been sitting there grabbing her throat.
Right. And that's the thing. If I'm going to do it, and I know I'm going to get in trouble for it, I'm going to mean it when I do it.
Right. Right.
So, and I mean, but, you know, we've seen that's not dissimilar to Draymond Green is always getting called when it's something that people don't think is a natural basketball movement. And it's like, what's a natural basketball movement for a big old tall lanky dude who doesn't always have the best control of his body? Yes, sometimes we know he is over exaggerated, but a lot of that is just Draymond Green. It's not fucking, and so
there's not much malicious intent behind it.
Right. But if she doesn't like the physicality, if she doesn't like the competitive nature, it sounds like flag football might be better for her.
Hey, if you watch some of these flag football leagues, they playing that pretty seriously too. They don't work around out there.
How did insurance and teams sign off on all these players playing flag football too? I would like to know that.
For the Olympics, I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, I mean, because to me that's different than basketball team USA. Like it is. Right. It's. I mean, some football players aren't even allowed to play golf during the season. So,
right. And then this is the really, really last subject. Any thoughts on the new Mr. Travis Swift?
I mean, I think that it's really crazy that we're at war with Iran and the president of the United States still found time to tweet and talk shit about Taylor Swift on her wedding day. Like, that's where, to me, my mind is blown. My mind is blown at the fact of getting married at Madison Square Garden. Like, I could see. The only time I feel like I could see that being a thing is if they're like diehard Knicks fans. Like, what's his face? The Spike Lee. I could see Spike Lee getting married on the court at Madison Square Garden. Some stupid shit like that. That the location was weird to me. I didn't.
This was extravagance for the sake of extravagance.
It still didn't make sense.
Yeah.
I mean,
like I said, it's just extravagance for the sake of extravagance.
Yeah,
like they could have had it at any like villa.
It still at least would have. I mean, like you could have spent way more on something that still at least would have made sense Fucking,
well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like,
goddamn island. I don't know. Just not Epstein's.
I think it was a matter of like they were trying to combine sport, entertainment, or I don't fucking know. I'm not gonna claim to know, but all I do know is that you're 100% right, and I just think that it would have been a lot better had they just went to some castle in Europe and got married there.
The event permit alone was $106,000.
Dropping the bucket to Taylor Swift, right?
And here's the thing, though, because I've seen the article that talks about that. In what the article, the headline was misleading because what the article actually talks about is it's $106,000 permit from the city. So yes, she paid $106,000 in fees. She also paid a lot of other stuff, and they made several $1 million worth of donations to charitable organizations in the area too. So like, with as much as you want to sit here and be like, it's extravagance, they also at the same time turned around and still managed to actually do a really cool thing at the same time.
Because I want to say, didn't they pay all the employees that had to, like, from Madison Square Garden employees? They personally paid them for working the event and all of that. Yeah, like I said, they did it in the right way. Is the thing. Like, you know, as extravagant as the event itself was, they did it in the right way. Yeah, and they definitely positively impacted the area.
Yeah, to me that's you know, there's quotes floating all over the place, right? Is that like really believing that, and this is kind of a Buddhist kind of thing too, but the belief of leaving somewhere, leaving people, leaving an area, leaving life, the world a little better than when you initially encountered it. And that's exactly what happened. Everybody in that area is a little better off now after this. And I can't be mad at them for it. Like,
I'm there with you. All right, so that's going to wrap it up for us for this week, guys.
I'll be getting married at Oracle.
Oracle, the wedding of the century in Oakland. Anyway, we'll say, but yeah. So Saints should be on probably in the next 35, 45 minutes with NBT Deuce, NBT Fusion, I believe, playing some games. And we will be back next week, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern, right here on the Classroom to talk more basketball, baseball a little bit. Oh, somebody left a comment underneath one of our other clips as well, the one about the 7'1" hockey player. He said evidently the guy is pretty built and looks pretty good out there on the ice. I'm like, all right.
What does he weigh? Like 500 pounds then? I mean, seriously. Can you think think of somebody like The Rock, but 7'1".
That would be scary.
Like, I mean, but you'd have to weigh close to 500 pounds.
I'd say at least probably in the high threes, like 380, 390.
Like,
over that body frame.
Like, if we're talking proportionate muscle, all of that, like, yeah, bro, no, like, whoa, yeah.
Whoa. Faux show. All right, y'all, we're going to close it on that note. I hope you guys have enjoyed. Like I said, Saints should be coming up next for Video Games for Me, College Football 27 on Tuesday. And O'Malley, you care to take us home?
Yeah. First, fuck LeBron, and everybody else, stay tuned to see if I'm getting a divorce.
Oh, we'll see y'all. We
Sorry,
out.
You told me not to joke like that.
That is not.